So today I will show you how to make this cute little twin star theme polymer clay pendant. So of course you will need white, pink, tan, and blue clay, dotting tool, X-Acto knife, pink and brown acrylic paints, and liquid Sculpey, and it would be awesome to use baby wipes. So first you just want to roll your tan clay into a log and cut it in half. We will be working on Kiki and Lala at the same time, so you will see that I'm doing duplicates of each that will be needed. So you just want to roll your tan clay into a ball and you want to flatten it down because we will be doing a flat back pendant. And then you want to take your white clay, you want to roll it into a log, you want to cut that in half and then cut that in half. Now the reason why I roll my clay into logs and then cut it in half, because I want my pieces to be as even as possible, and of course you want your pieces to be as even as possible with this pendant that we're working on. So get your dotting tool and you just want to put a little dent in the middle, and this will be for the neck. And you just want to roll out some tan clay again, roll into a log, cut it in half, and then use your liquid Sculpey to attach the neck to the body. Of course, if you have too much neck, you can just cut some off because you don't really need that much. And then you just want to place the head on top and smooth it out, make it look all perfect. Now the reason for this is to make it look like they have shoulders and a neck. So now you just want to take some more tan clay and roll it into a log, and then you're going to cut those in half, and this will be for the arms. Now the way that I did it here was I attached the arms after I attached the head, but you can put the arms on first and then put the head on if you want. And you want to blend the arms to the head and the body to make it look really clean and really neat. Super easy, super simple. We're almost finished. See? So now you just want to take some more tan clay and now we will work on the legs. And now you just want to roll into a log and use your Sculpey clay or liquid clay to attach it to the bottom of the body. And then use your X-Acto knife to just cut that in half. And I really didn't do too much detail with the legs, but I will go back and fix that later on in this video. So now I'm just wiping off my hands, and now it's time to work on the little boy hair. You just want to roll it into a ball and you want to flatten it down into a little pancake and then place the head on top of that. Make sure that you do cover up the neck and the back, which I didn't show that here, but I will show you that with the girl. And then you want to just do the same and place it over the top of the head. And you just want to smooth it out, smooth out the edges, make sure it's round and even and looks awesome. And now you just want to take your X-Acto knife after you have done blending in all the edges. You can use a toothpick, but the X-Acto knife will come out much better. And you just want to make little lines in the hair to give it some texture. And I'm sorry about how I'm sounding. I really do have a cold, and this is actually my third time recording, but so now for the girl, you just want to roll out into the ball, flatten out to a pancake, but then you want to make it longer because her hair is longer. And as you can see there, I did cover up the back. And you just want to do the same thing and flatten it out to put over her head. And then you just want to smooth out any of the edges, blend it in, make it look really neat and clean. And then you would get your X-Acto knife and you would do the same thing with the front of the hair, which is make the little lines. Of course you can make this look a lot neater than what I did, but for the sake of the video I was rushing, so I just took the dotting tool and made some little dents on the side of the hair just to give it some wavy pattern. So now you just want to take some more clay, roll it into a log, and then you want to cut that in 4 pieces because this will be for the ears. You're going to roll those pieces into little balls and place it on the side of the heads. And you just want to get your toothpick and put a dent right in the middle to make the ear look more like an ear and not like a little ball. And now I'm just going up and retouching on the legs, but again, I really didn't do too much detailing for the sake of the video, because normally I would have made it look a lot better, but it's still pretty cute. So now I'm just cleaning up the shirts and making sure that everything look decent before I actually go on to the next step. So now you just want to take your dotting tool and we're going to just put little dots or holes on the face for the eyes. And then you're going to take your X-Acto knife and then you want to do little creases along the eyeball, 2 on each sides, and that's it. So now we're just going to make the donut for the middle, and you just want to roll out some tan clay, roll into a ball, flatten it, and put a hole in the middle. Nothing major here. I'm not doing any texturing or any shading or anything like that. I just took some pink clay and just basically just spread it on top of the donut just to make it look like frosting. And then I'm just adding some liquid clay because I will put micro marbles on top. And I'm just spreading around the pink frosting. And I'm just placing the twins together just to see where I want the donut to be. And I use liquid clay to attach the donut. And this was last minute, but I decided to go ahead and using my X-Acto knife to cut the arms off of the edge to lift their arms up or hands up to make it look like they're reaching for the donut. Of course, you do not have to do this, but that's what I decided to do. And I'm just adding micro marbles, and they got everywhere, so I had to use a toothpick to get the micro marbles off of the eyeballs and the clothing. And see here, I didn't make the hair go down far enough, so I'm just cleaning that up and blending in the hair of the twins together. And that's really about it. So I always use liquid clay to add my eye pins or eye screws, and this just makes sure that this will make sure that the eye screw is in there very securely. So I have put my piece in the oven, and as you can see, I have taken it out, and it's pretty cute. So now it's time to finish up the piece. So you would take your brown acrylic paint, and all you're going to do is get your dotting tool and fill in the little holes that you made on the little twins' face with acrylic paint. Super easy, right? And if you make a mistake, you can easily go back and wipe it off with a baby wipe. So now I'm just going to use my finger to place some acrylic paint inside of the little creases that I made along the eyeballs, and then wipe it off with a baby wipe, and that will leave a nice clean brown color inside of the crease. And now you can add on some little blush if you want, and just use your dotting tool to add little dots of pink under the eyeballs. And that's really about it. Now you can just add in your eye screws. Now if you want to glaze your piece, you should add your glaze to your clay piece before you add the jump rings, because then the jump rings may stick to your glaze or your gloss. And now you just add your necklace, and then you're done. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. Again, sorry about how I sound. I am really stuffy and have a slight cold. Again, I am doing a collab with xoxRufus, so